Hello and welcome to Elizabeth's Craft Room. Today I'm going to make a card using the fantastic new bow punch. Really liking this. There's several ways to actually put the bows together, so I'm going to show you one or two of them, and then we're going to use a very simple way to make a card. I'm going to change it up a little bit from this one. I'm going to use Gorgeous Grunge, and I'm going to use Sassy Salutations, because if I do one more video with Butterfly Basics, you're just going to say, just stop it already, Liz. So I'm going to go over to the to some different stamp sets for you today and a different colour combination. But I'm going to start off with the bows. So to show you how to make the basic bow, we're going to need two punch worths, if you like, of this. And the bits that we're going to need are two of these pieces. Let's see if I can get that in the light properly. Two of these pieces, and one of these pieces. So that's what I've gone ahead and punched there. And to make the bow in the way that it's designed to be, the full bow, what you're going to do, I find this easiest to give these a little roll. Another alternative is if you take a bone folder and give them a curl. But one or the other of those things will actually break the fibres a little bit in the back and make them easier to work with. So a little dot of Tombow, and those go together there. And you also need a little dot of Patience if you're using Tombow. Now you could do this with glue dots. That would be another way to put these together. I wouldn't advise snail. I think they're going to spring out again if you use snail, because you get, especially with the cardstock, you get quite a springy little bow, and they are going to go ahead and spring right out. So that is going to be your simple bow, just those pieces there. So I've brought my camera right in so you can see a bit closer. So that is going to be your basic bow. So your options are, you can use the tails as well, and you can use the tails by gluing those together there and popping that on the top. That looks really cute, doesn't it? Or you can have your tails going downwards like so, glued together, and glue your little bow on the top like that. That is even cuter. And then if you want to, you can use this little piece to do a wrap around. And of course, if you do that in a different colour, that will give you another look with the little wrap around in a different colour. So I'm going to use the wrap, but I'm going to do the most basic bow, but I'm going to add a little bit of something to it for the project I'm doing now. I'm going to take my chalk marker and I'm going to make this a spotted bow tie. Now, in all honesty, it is easier to draw your spots on before you assemble your bow. Actually, I'm going to put the little band round in a moment, so I'll leave the band bit. But as I've already assembled it, you can get away with doing it that way. So you can get a spotty bow tie. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on that centrepiece and pop that round the middle. Squeeze that for a moment. And I'm going to put a little dot in the middle as well. So there's my first bow tie, and I will go ahead and make the others. Right, so here we go. I have gone ahead and made up my three little bows. So this is going to be my colours. Bring in a piece of Whisper White, and this is, I think I said that was 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And I'm going to use some stamps from, as I say, Gorgeous Grunge, and I'm going to use this one. I think this one will have a little play, and the three colours are the Bermuda Bay, the Real Red, and I'm going to use Memento for my black. So I'm going to start off with the black and pop that kind of there, I think. Then I'm going to do red. A bit of glue on there. I'm going to do red at the top. I'm just cleaning that up on my scrub on the side there. And then the Bermuda Bay next. And then I'm going to use Congratulations from Sassy Salutations. I'm going to stamp that. I think I'm going to stamp that in red actually. Stamp that along at the bottom. There we go. So, the question is, are we going to put some more blodges on there? It looks good as it is, doesn't it? I think I might just stop there. I think I'm usually a bit of a, you know, more is more girl, but I think I might just stop there. So I'm going to get some little edge pieces of the dimensionals. And I'm going to stick the bows on with those. Just pop that on its relevant colour. 1, 2 and 3. Oh, I'm loving this one. It's funny, isn't it? Sometimes you make a card. I kind of only had this in my head before we made it. I made it today. And sometimes something just comes out and you think, that really works. It's simple, isn't it? It is simple, but simple and good. And then I'm going to put some Tombow all over the back. Now, if you've got to get this into an envelope, you could flatten those bows down. But they do look so nice popped up. I'm going to hand this over to someone rather than squish it into an envelope. Isn't that pretty? I like that one. I hope you like that too. So thanks for visiting Elizabeth's Craft, or at least one of us is definitely happy today. Thanks for coming along to Elizabeth's Craft Room, and I'll look forward to welcoming you again soon.